Hi everyone, welcome back to ECA to Student Paramedic. I'm Freyja and I've come to you with another short video. Today I just want to give you a little update about some of the results that have come back and whereabouts I am on my student paramedic journey. So a couple of months ago I put in for my dissertation and I had my results back. Sadly, I was not quite there with my scoring, so I haven't quite passed. Lots of things were put into the mix for the reason of that. Brain wasn't in it at the time. Things happened at home. No matter what, however, I'm able to do a reset, which is positive. Okay, and I'm going to take that opportunity to the best of my ability and try and make sure I pass it this time around. The University of Cumbria and SWAST have been massively behind me through all this, and again, my heartfelt thanks to them for basically helping me on my journey here. If you've got any problems in your university world or home world and is affecting you for whatever reason, just make sure you reach out to people. Reach out to the university, reach out to your trust, reach out to other people like Steps to Wellbeing and things like that, because there's always people there to help, whether it be there to hold your hand and say it's going to be okay, or to point into directions where you didn't realise you could go to get help. So you're never ever truly alone on your journey. So I just want to give you that as a big start. So that's my dissertation. I've still got to do a kind of presentation for I think 2 weeks time, which is hopefully my last time going to Bridgewater for my face-to-face for uni. I'm not looking forward to it. I haven't done a presentation before. I certainly have never used PowerPoint before, so I am slightly apprehensive, let's say. I'm not expecting a massive score. I just hope I do pass this time. It'd be quite nice. So I've been sort of dealing with that and trying to sort of get that under my belt, with the thoughts that I've also got to reset my dissertation as well. But there you go. Over the holidays, Yuletide, I've had the flu massively. All my family went down with it. So we've not really had a break. So concentration wasn't there either. I've still got this hacking cough, but I'm able to go to work, which is good. And I went to St. Leonard's yesterday just to have a little meeting with uni online as well as face-to-face. I met up some amazing new ECAs. So hello again, and it was lovely seeing you guys all in all sort of bushy tails and bright-eyed and ready to rock and roll, and some of the stories that you've told me about how you got there, and how important the ECA role is for you is really lovely to hear. And keep those stories coming. Keep that reason why you want to do this sort of job, because it's part of you, it's part of your journey. And hopefully in time you'll be able to also do maybe the same as I, sort of let people know where you've been and how you got there, and inspire people to take a chance on their jobs and their lives, and do something that they've really had a passion for a long time, and only now just started to think about doing it. So well done you guys over there. January 2025 is officially my last uni, and after that it's going to be try to get my brain into paramedic thinking. Now, one thing I found I hadn't really contemplated until very recently is what makes a paramedic. What's the difference, the main difference between the ECA and a paramedic? And I thought, it's the technical know-how, it's the medical side of it, it's the ability to know what to do and have the ability to do the drugs and all the Gucci stuff, and you know, lots of those things were going through my mind originally. And I think now I've actually realised the main thing is that a paramedic is a leader. And that scared the life out of me when I realised that, because in order to be good at your job and to help those in urgent and dire need, you have all the Gucci stuff, you have all your medical stuff, you have all your knowledge behind you, but it's knowing how to lead and how to move people to do things, to delegate, all that sort of thing. And I think I kind of had a bit of an epiphany the other day, and I thought, oh my goodness, I've got to be a leader. And that scares the life out of me, because I thought, I've not been leader before. How am I going to lead? And why am I so worried about what made me really, really nervous about being a leader? And I think the reason behind that is I just don't want to mess up. I don't want to because I've got to be in charge of someone's life. And in order to lead, it means you need to know what you're doing. And because people are looking at you to know where the answers are. And that kind of gave me a couple of about 5 minutes of like, oh my goodness, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing for me? Should I be doing this? And then I sort of calm down, Freyja, calm down. Listen, you know, you got this. Not only how you have to know the Gucci stuff, yes, you got to be the leader. But I thought about it and I thought, I have been a leader in my lifetime, but not the paramedic leader. So what sort of leader have I been? So I've been a mum. I know that's really quite cheesy, but you are leading by example. You are in charge of lives in your household. You are in charge of their safety, they're in charge of the finances, whatever it's going to be. You are the leader, you're the one in charge. So they have to look to you for direction and you have to direct them. You could be a leader in, if you're like a two type, you know, ECA to ECA. One may be more knowledgeable than the other, then naturally would maybe take the lead from that, which I know I've done in the past. And then of course we work together as well. So where I absolutely panicked myself for 5 minutes thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I'm not a leader. Actually, I can. And I'm going to keep on saying I can, because the more positive you give yourself, the more, you know, that's really good for your brain. Don't say you can't, because that's not good. So yeah, a paramedic is a leader and needs to think that way in order to get the job done, and needs to be seen that way in order to have things done. They need to take control, take in charge, and work with others. And you might have 2 or 3 leaders on a job, and so that's where you delegate, or that's where you have your situation awareness. Those of you on the course, you probably realise what I just said there. So the leadership qualities are all different sort of qualities which you go through. But yeah, that was the epiphany. I've got to be a leader. So next time I'm going to be on duty with whoever I'm going to be on duty with, I have to put in my mindset, I'm going to be in charge for that day. And I'm not going to do, oh yeah, I'm in charge, you know, that, it's not me. It's going to be talking with who I'm working with, see if we can work something out, and say, I'm about to qualify. Excuse me. I'm about to qualify, and I need to be able to show leadership. So in order to do that, I need to practice it. And so that's what's going through my mind over the next, I don't know, 8-9 weeks, I suppose, or however it's long it's going to take. I've got to show I've got the leadership qualities with me. So yeah, that's one big thing. The last thing I'm thinking I'm going to be doing also is, because you probably guys know I can't recall stuff. You know, my brain is not brilliant, and at the best of times, and memory recall is pretty bad for me, which is not good for the job you want to do. So you have to find a way of getting over that and working through certain neurodiverse problems. And what I've been doing is I've been trying to start these little flashcards, just made up stuff. You know, on one side I'll put down something like you just come across a, I don't know, 28-year-old male who's seen in a road and they're having what looked like a seizure activity. You know, so on the back of the flashcard I'll put down what my thoughts of what I'm going to be doing, and then what my procedures are going to be. You know, maybe what algorithm I'm going to be looking at, and what medications. You know, so when it comes to real life, and that sort of little squeaky bottom situation comes along, and thinking, oh my gosh, this is a real job. What am I going to do? I know it's in there somewhere. Hopefully with these flashcards, if I can keep on repeating them to myself and going through them, they will stay in my first part of my memory rather than way back when I have to go through all that sludge to get it back. But we'll see. Guys, if you've got memory issues or anything like that, how do you do it? How do you make yourself flashcards? Do you worry about, you know, what happens if it's a big job? Will you know what to do, and how would you remember? I'd be really, really and honestly interested to hear what you say. So please do leave a comment below on that one. And you know, it might help me, and it certainly might help somebody else out there as well. So remember, this channel is for everybody, not just me, but everybody who's interested in it. And if we can help each other out, that'd be the best thing as well. But yeah, okay, well, I better get going before my throat starts coughing again, and I don't want you to hear me croaking over the video. Keep in touch, keep your comments going. Thank you ever so much for all the love and the support you guys have been giving me over the years. Much appreciate it, and I shall come back very soon with an update. Take care. Bye bye for now.